a narrow defeat today. What's your assessment to that one?
Tough one. We've kind of got done on 2 set pieces from my point of view. Little details and final moments can decide finals like this, and unfortunately today wasn't quite our day for that for different reasons. But yeah, we've been done on 2 set pieces. I didn't feel too much stress in terms of anything during play. I felt like if we was going to get hurt, it would probably be more down to our own doing. But no, it's a part of the journey. Tough one to take, and obviously I know they're all devastated down there, but it's great for their education at the same time.
And obviously you mentioned 2 set pieces, goals either side, either end of the first half. What positives do you take from that one?
I think positive-wise, I think is the fact that we were 1-for-1 with a young group. The journey I've got to get here in the first place, I had to go and play against every under-18s team to go and get here. The fact they've gone toe-to-toe, and to be honest with you, they didn't seem out of place in terms of, you wouldn't think that one team was younger than the other. Some of them have not even turned 17 yet. Positives are that we know we are better than what we showed today. I think that's a massive positive, and that just shows there's so much more to come from all the players, and that is a positive. It's something which we'll digest. Obviously, it's very raw now, but something which we'll digest. We'll look to improve and come back strong again.
And obviously, you mentioned the journey in this competition alone, but just how much of a successful season has it been as a whole?
Personally, I think I can speak on behalf of Fylde as a whole. It's been an incredible season for the boys, and honestly, I cannot be proud of them. I'm much prouder of them than I am. Even if I tried. Honestly, I'd talk about them. I've got so much love for the team, for what they've achieved this year to this point. They're still 1 game away from being unbeaten in the league. They've won the league and won it really well. We've got really far in this competition. We got to a final, which, if I'm not mistaken, has been told it might only be just the 2nd time the 17s group have actually made it to this final. And I think the other time may have actually been the 17s versus the 18s. So that's what I've been noticed. That's another thing which they can own. And I think the development from where we were at the start of the season, from pre-season to where we are now, the strides and the development from each and every player has been massive. The team as a whole has been incredible, and it's incredible to work with day in, day out. The togetherness, the pride that I have, honestly, I can go on for days and days and days. That's how proud I am of that kind of thing. So it's been an amazing season. Still going to need to finish it off, which we will do. Obviously, we'll digest this and we'll come back strong. But I think it's a great learning curve for us all, myself included. And then we look into next year, rest, regroup, and come back stronger next year. And hopefully we can use that feeling as a motivation, a driving force to what we do next year.
And finally, obviously, you mentioned 1 game left in the league. You touched on it then at the end there, really, but what is the future like for that group of lads down there?
Honestly, I'm excited for so many of them. Each and every single one of them are going to be in our first team. We all know football doesn't work in them sort of ways, but I think each and every one of them can go and develop a career in the game, as long as they put the hard yards in, and as long as they continue to learn and really go and open up an education in every little detail of the game, both individually and collectively. And I think there's no reason why so many of them can go and have a really bright future in the game. But as I'm lucky and grateful enough to know the hard work we need to put into it is massive. But with the work ethic, which I know each and every single one of them is and has in not just ability, as in the heart and the mindset and everything as well, there's no reason why we can't, and should be really exciting going into next season. But as I said, still another game to go, which we look forward to, and hopefully we can redeem a defeat which we had previously, put it that way.